Hi everybody! Today I'm going to teach you how to get started using the CW Mars Overdrive collection. This is a collection of digital books, audiobooks, videos, and magazines that you can access as a Milne Library patron. You can access these items on a computer or on a tablet such as an iPad or on your smartphone, or if you have a Kindle, you can get Kindle books through Overdrive as well. If you've never tried an ebook before and you think it's a little bit outside of your comfort zone, I'm going to walk you through the process step by step. We're going to get started at the Milne Library webpage, which is milnelibrary.org. We're going to scroll down past the main menu to get to the digital media section. We're going to choose the option that says Overdrive for ebooks, streaming, and more right here in this orange square. This is going to redirect us to the CW Mars Overdrive portal, which is cwmars.overdrive.com. CW Mars just refers to the consortium that our library is a member of, so we share resources with other libraries in central and western Massachusetts. When you get to this portal, you're going to see some notices from Overdrive. Right now there's a big library read happening, which is kind of like a digital book club. But these notices might change from week to week or day to day. So if the homepage looks different, you can always just come up to the top and browse or search for items right in the top menu. If we want to browse, we'll go to Collections. Again, we see our different formats, ebooks, audiobooks, and videos. Let's search in ebooks right now. If we click Search All, and then if we go to the right again, we're going to click the See All button. That provides us with a menu on the left-hand side that can help us narrow down our search results. Right now there's 33,000 results for ebooks, so if we use the menu we could maybe narrow it by genre or subject to historical fiction maybe. Now it's showing us about 3,000 results that are all historical fiction books. You can also narrow by audience, for example, if you want to look at kids' books or young adult books. You can also narrow by language. There are some foreign language materials that can be interesting. If you want to back out of your selection, if we don't want to look at historical fiction anymore, we'll just hit the X next to historical fiction at the top right here, and that will bring us back to our 33,000 initial results. If there's a particular author or title that you're interested in looking for, you can always use the search option up here on the top right. If you click the magnifying glass, it'll bring up a search box. If we're going to look for maybe Louise Penny books, if I start typing, as you can see, it's trying to recommend a bunch of different authors to me. This can be helpful if you only know part of the title or part of the author's name. Just write what you know, and hopefully Overdrive can come up with the correct suggestion. So I'm going to choose Louise Penny here, and we're seeing all Louise Penny books. And if you want to, you can sort them in different ways. I often sort by release date because it will show you the newest books first. So if you're reading them in order, that's a particularly helpful tool. As we can see here, we have the title A Better Man, but we have it in a couple different formats. We have an ebook and an audiobook. Audiobooks have a symbol of headphones next to them, and ebooks have a little open book symbol next to them. So that's how you can tell the difference when you're browsing. It's just something to be aware of, which format you're looking for. You can also choose ebooks or audiobooks specifically on this menu from the left-hand side. Right now there's a wait list for this title, A Better Man. If you want to, you can place a hold, or you can continue browsing. We do have an available book over here, Kingdom of the Blind. It has this purple ribbon on the top, and it has a purple borrow button down at the bottom. If you do click borrow, you're going to be prompted to log into your account, and if you've never created an account before, you're going to be redirected to a page that looks something like this. You're going to select CW Mars Patrons from the library options, and you will enter your library card number and your password. This is probably going to be your last name in all capital letters. That is the default password, unless you have changed your password to something else. So this is the same password that you use to log into your library account. If it's not working to use your last name in all caps, you can always scroll down and sign in using a mobile number. This option will work if you have a mobile number that's associated with the CW Mars service area. It will provide you with an instant digital card that you can sign in with. Once you are signed in Overdrive, you'll see My Account in the upper right-hand corner here. If we go to My Account, we can see Loans. That refers to digital items that I have checked out at the moment. It won't show you physical items from the library, just items that you've checked out digitally through CW Mars, Overdrive. Holds is any digital holds you have on a waiting list. And there's a couple other options like recommendations and settings. If we go to Loans right now, we can see what we have checked out. We have a magazine here, and a video, and an ebook, and an audiobook. And these buttons show you different ways where you can view the material. There's always an option to read or listen or watch in the browser. If I click that, it's going to open a new window. Right now this is my ebook and it's showing me the cover. If you use your little hand cursor over here on the right and click and click and click, it's as if you're turning the pages of the book. If you click on the middle of the screen, see where my hand is right here, that's going to bring up a menu. So if you want to, you can go to the hamburger stack on the right-hand corner, and that will provide you with some options. You can go between the chapters. I can jump ahead to chapter 2 if I want to. Again, I'm just going to hit the center of the screen to get the menu back. You can make bookmarks. You can also change your reading settings, which is helpful if you want to change the size of the font. You can bring it to the right, see how big our font is over here, or you can bring it down to the left if you want to make it smaller. So left is small, right is large. There is also a great option if you scroll down to get this open Dyslexic font. This is a font that increases the readability for people with dyslexia. So if we take a look here on our screen, this is showing us the open Dyslexic font. Again, just click the middle if you want to get back to the menu. If I X out of my browser right now, it will save my space, and next time I go to read it in the browser, I can start up right from where I left off. So you can do the same thing with magazines. If you watch a video in your browser, it will just start streaming that way. But if you want to, you can use audiobooks, ebooks, and magazines on the Libbey app. The Libbey app, as we can see up at the top here, is kind of a companion to Overdrive. You can get the Libbey app on a smartphone or a tablet, and you will log in to the Libbey app using your same library information. And with the Libbey app, what you can do is kind of take these materials on the go. So say you want to listen to an audiobook as you're taking a walk, you could get the Libbey app and sign in with your library card. The same 4 materials will be on my Libbey app. If I go to my phone right now, I see that these 4 items are checked out. And what you can do is download the audiobook to your phone if you want to, and then you can bring it with you. Same thing with ebooks and magazines. Videos, you do have to stream in Overdrive. You cannot use videos with the Libbey app. So the Libbey app is a great option if you kind of want more portability for your items. If you have any trouble syncing your Libbey app, I would suggest deleting it and reinstalling it again, and that usually helps solve the problem. But anything that you add or check out or put on a hold list in your Overdrive website is going to show up on your Libbey app. If you have any difficulties, you can always go to the help section up here in the right-hand corner, tippy right-hand corner of the screen. That brings you to the Overdrive Help webpage. Anytime I've ever had a question with Overdrive, I've been able to resolve it through this website. You can watch video tutorials for getting started with Libbey and Overdrive. You can search a specific question. Down here we have some more information for Libbey, ebooks, audiobooks, and a great feature is that you can get help specific to your device. So say you're using an iPad or a Kindle Fire, you're just going to click on that and it will have links and information that are related to your specific device. So this is a great resource if you do have some questions while you're using Overdrive and Libbey. I'm going to X out of this and go back to the home page of CWMR's Overdrive. There's just a couple more things I'm going to show you. Kindle books, you can search directly in the Kindle collection, and this will contain ebooks that have a format that is compatible with your Kindle. The way it works is if you want to borrow a Kindle ebook, it will redirect you through your Amazon account and it will deliver the Overdrive ebooks to your Kindle that way. There's also kids collections and teens collections that you can look at specifically, and again, there is a magazine collection that you can browse specifically as well. So I hope this has been helpful in encouraging you to get started. Maybe try an ebook, try an audiobook, stream some video. There's so much great material on here, and I hope that you give it a try. Thanks, everybody.